Who are the biggest welfare recipients in the United States? Who? It's not who you think. It's the individual members of the U.S. Congress. They, on an individual basis, receive more public benefit than any person who is on public assistance could possibly receive. They work only 189 days a year. And if they're not on any committees, their day begins and ends whenever they feel like it. If they're on committees, the time is compressed and controlled very tightly so that they are free to do whatever they like in the times the committees are not in session, which they're not in session all the time. And if you've ever noticed, they only give 5 minutes of speaking time to each member of a committee, and that, of course, reduces the answers to short little blurbs, and so nobody gets any information about anything. They do this because they don't want to waste their time on your problems. Do you understand? Not only do they get their salaries, they get everything else covered for them while they're in Congress. In other words, their meals, gym, haircuts, free parking at Reagan National, and in their hometown airports. They get money for their office in their district, sometimes 2 offices, depending on how big their district is. And when they're traveling around, like Marsha Blackburn from Tennessee, for example, and they get pulled over for speeding, they flash their congressional pin, and the police let them go. These are the people you're paying for. These are the people you believe somehow represent you. They represent themselves. You're focused on the wrong people. It's the people in D.C. Those people, not the people who do the work of government, the average everyday government worker, the members of Congress, paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and more with all the additional benefits they receive. This should be the focus of the people's attention. Why is basically a part-time job treated as a full-time position with regard to pay? And of course, they can raise their own pay whenever they feel like it. You have to pay attention.